So I think accessibility is just a way to empower inclusion, right? There are over 1 billion people in the world, over 70% of disability is invisible. You may never know that you have an employee on your team, in your company, that has a disability. And if we can really inclusively build these features into our products and use the expertise of people with disabilities, one, we're going to get better products, we're going to innovate in a crazy way, and more importantly, in some ways, you're going to really build inclusion just into the fabric.
Recognizing exclusion. Recognizing what that looks like in the products that we create often can only be achieved by spending time with people who are using them. Understanding what barriers they encounter, what kind of opportunities we could create to make the experience work better for them, but also the incredible workarounds that people create, the ingenuity and creativity that people bring to solving exclusion when they're faced with unwelcoming designs every day of their life.
This is an investment. This is something that you need to do to ensure that your product works for everyone who's going to use your product, whether it's a website, a document, a SharePoint, whatever it may be. There's no way that any one of us would want to feel that we are excluding a segment of the population from using something you produce. And if you don't invest in accessibility, that's what you're going to
do. Inclusion means so many different things to different people. And we're all working on a wide range of opportunities and problems and needs for human beings in the world. And so there really isn't one size fits all way to define inclusion.
I more question the fact that why it hasn't been included at the beginning of the design cycle, and then it's not part of a cost. It's not part of something that crops up in that way. It becomes part of building a better product.
Inclusive design is much more than a technical or technological solution. It certainly does lead to innovation and has for many years in the ways that we create products.
So I think inclusive design really informs us of innovation opportunity.
Inclusive design really is about a shift in culture and a shift in perception of the ways that we interact with each other. And so some of the very first steps of applying the principles of inclusive design come from looking at our own interactions with one another and our responsibilities and choices as leaders in creating a space where people really can bring those principles to life. Inclusive design principles, to me, those three really are first recognizing exclusion. Exclusion happens when we use our own abilities, especially as a baseline for creating solutions for other people. Second principle is learning from human diversity. Human beings are great experts in adapting to diversity. We do it naturally and we do it well. Learning how people do that well is a source of creativity for all of us. And then the third principle, solve for one and extend to many, which really is about working with someone who experiences the greatest amount of exclusion.
And I think we've tapped the edge of an iceberg and there's a lot more for us to do, but it's kind of fun.